Hi, I'm Melle Hartman, and this week was a cleaning bonanza. So, decluttering week is done, and I put a little bow on it today, which I'll tell you about after, but man, it was exhausting. I knew it was going to be a big job when I picked to do decluttering with the KonMari method because, man, this lady, Marie Kondo, Japanese organizer extraordinaire, incredible businesswoman. I think she has a TV show now. She's incredible, and she teaches you how to tidy your home in such a way that it really clears a lot of the negative energy and it really creates more of the space that you want so that you can kind of grow and invite more in because you're getting rid of the stuff that's kind of holding you in your past and holding you back in various ways. So I've done this once before, so this was my second time doing it, and this time I'm telling you I did it way better. I was more choosy with what I was keeping versus throwing out, and I went quickly, which is what she recommends, because if you, and I really understand now why she says that, because it's emotionally exhausting. Like, you saw my video from Wednesday where I kind of like had a little mini almost breakdown in the morning. Yeah, it was really, really rough because it was a lot. So I always think of house cleaning as home blessing. Reframing it as blessing my home instead of cleaning my home feels more magical and kind of spiritual, and it makes me remember that it's such a privilege to have the body ability and the time ability to really clean my home and prepare it for my family. So what I wanted to do kind of on top of that, now that I have my energy back, was to do a proper home blessing and to do a threshold protection to kind of seal in all this new good energy and prevent any bad energy from getting in. So this is kind of like in my like witchcraft realm, and I think it went pretty well. The first thing I did was I made some sealing oil last week, and sealing oil is usually you can use just olive oil and salt, and that's what you use to seal the threshold, which we'll come back to. The first thing you do to bless your home is you clean it, which I did. I did a nice like vacuuming and mopping this morning just to kind of like set that intention. And then you go around with a smudge of, I used sage. You can use cypress or juniper or whatever, what's that called? Sweetgrass, any sort of kind of herbal smudging incense that you like. Go around counterclockwise and you burn it around the upper kind of corners of all your rooms going counterclockwise. I started at my altar, but you can start at whatever you feel is like the center of your home. Maybe your kitchen sink, maybe your hearth. If you have like a fireplace, that would be a good place to start too. And you light it and you go very carefully around the perimeter of your home counterclockwise.
So this summons the evil, is that it?
This undoes, purifies all of any negative energy. I'm going counterclockwise to just kill.
Oh yeah, I go through a lot of effort to put negative energy all over the place. You're undoing it? No wonder it doesn't take.
I'm undoing every bit of your negative energy.
Oh my goodness.
Sorry. You'll have to try some other... Maybe you shouldn't have married a witch, you know? You might want to open your windows for this because it can get a bit smoky. I even covered my smoke detector with a plastic bag. Shh. The next thing you want to do is put good energy back in the home. So I went around my home 3 times. The first time I went around with incense. I used an incense that I made. It's an incense that I made for health and prosperity. It's just my own formulation of a couple of different resins and some herbs and a couple of oils, I think too. I don't remember exactly my recipe, but it's in my grimoire somewhere. So you take your incense, you set it on fire very carefully, again, very smoky, keep your windows open, and this time you're going clockwise, and you walk around the home and you say, "With fire and air, I bless this home."
I feel it.
The second step of this part of the blessing is to light a candle, and then you take your candle and you walk around your home with your candle.
Wait, this is counterclockwise?
I'm going clockwise now. I'm clockwise-ing.
But we did clockwise before.
I know, these ones are blessings.
Oh, I see.
Blessings go clockwise, you're creating.
Oh, not. So I just have to do this in reverse and I get to undo all this?
And the last step is to take a cup with some water and salt inside of it. Water and salt. I bless this home.
Don't you freaking spray me.
Water and salt.
If it's
Bless
hey,
the home.
that means you can use urine if it's water and salt.
Water and salt.
You can't tell me that's not holy.
It's the moon water and salt.
Oh, I see. Wait, did you put it out in the sun?
No, this is my moon water. My full moon water. Salt.
Wait, you keep a reserve of full moon water?
Yes.
When is this happening?
Every full moon I put it out.
Every full moon you even put out water?
I bless this home, yeah, for magical uses like this. Aren't you glad I have it?
Yes.
So it's not a full moon today, so I can get some of that full moon magic going whenever I want. And then you come back to your altar or your hearth or wherever you started. Fire, water, air, and earth, bless my home and all those who dwell in it. And so that seals your home blessing. You remove the negative energy, and using the 4 elements, you recharged with positive energy and protection. Next, we get to do the thresholds, where we block in that good energy and prevent bad energy from getting in. So the first thing you do is you take that mixture that you made, the purifying mixture of water, vinegar, lemon, and salt, and you wash your threshold with it. You wash the inside and the outside, because the threshold of the home is kind of an in-between place, right? It's like not outside and it's not inside. It's really that barrier. It's that kind of in-between where things can pass, and you want to really control what kind of energy is able to enter your home. So you wash the inside, then you wash the outside. I like to do it kind of like in like this one I do in like a counterclockwise because I'm removing. So after you're done with the purifying and washing your threshold, you are going to use the sealing oil. And this is going to seal in your intention, your good energy, and also, as you'll hear in the blessing, kind of keep the bad energy out. You start by making a circle going clockwise. I started at the top left corner, and then I went across, down, across, and then up again. And as you create this unbroken line with the sealing oil, you say, "No evil or illness shall cross my threshold. I hereby ban it from entering. My home is sacred and protected." And then you'll go to the top left corner and make a dot of oil, and then trace an invisible line down to the bottom right corner and say it again. And then you'll go from the bottom left to the top right, or you can go the other way. It doesn't matter. You're making an X essentially, and you're saying it again. Then you'll go from the top of the middle of the doorway to the bottom middle of the doorway, and you'll say it again. It's a rune that reflects protection. And you have therefore now sealed your home against all the evil and illness entering and protecting the energy that is inside. Now, I started with my front door, and then we don't use our back doors often, so I did my back door second. If you have an entrance you use more often, do that first, and then do the secondary one. It doesn't matter if it's like your front door or not. And then your home is like super blessed and like super protected, and I don't know, it feels pretty nice. I might do something for my windows. I might like put up some wards at some point, but like that's getting into like some more heavier magic, and that I'll save that for the full moon. This is definitely enough for today. And that was my day. I mean, I'm so glad that the kind of decluttering part is over, because the cleansing and the home blessing today felt really, really nice. It feels like, I did it with my husband, and he was kind of laughing and like making jokes the whole time, which brought a lot of lightness and fun to it to kind of like match the seriousness of the actual ritual. And the protection spell, that's just my jam. I love kind of putting an intention into an action. For me, that's like taking the law of attraction, whereas, yeah, you don't have to actually like, do any sort of ritual to make it happen, but doing the ritual makes me feel like I'm helping it along. It makes me feel like my actions are going to be seen by the universe, and the manifestation might happen more effectively. So that's all for today. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you in my next video, because we have a whole new week ahead and a whole new topic. That's my moon water, by the way.